one of the oddities, probably, of the fast food menus back in the 70s, 60s, and 70s, even into the 80s, heck, even today, is if you go to some of the quick-serve fast food Mexican restaurant thingies, we'll call them Mexican food. But if you go there, they actually have a thing on the menu called the Bun Taco or the Bell Beefer. They used to call them the taco burgers. But it turns out a burger has to be made of a patty, so you can't call it that. Ask people in Iowa about the loose meat sandwich. Can't call it a burger. But this is a shootout, as you saw the title. This is the shootout between Del Taco and Noggles. The Bun Tacos. They were both called Bun Tacos. Noggles did call it the taco burger back in the day, but again, got sued. Can't do that. This is slightly different, but very similar to each other. You can actually still order these off of their menus, which is kind of cool, but we're going to show you the difference. Me and this guy. We're going to show you the difference between the two and figure out which one is superior. No, I'm not doing that because I love all my children. I love all my Bun Tacos. Even the Bell Beefer, you can watch that video, I think, here. There might be a link to it. Not sure. Sometimes I'm good at that. Sometimes it doesn't work out. But Taco Bell had theirs. They got rid of it, 30 years ago? Because they don't sell burgers. Del Taco and Noggles do sell burgers. So they have what these things are. They're called buns. Because it's a bun taco. When you take and put them on the flat top that they cook everything on, they get this nice crispy bit. You can also at Noggles still ask today, they did it back then, you can ask today to get your buns steamed instead of the little toasty thing on there. That's a pretty neat little thing, and it does add a little bit of nostalgia to it. It's kind of like when you had the Sloppy Joe at school, the cafeteria, and it didn't really taste like a Sloppy Joe. Yeah, this is way better than that. But it has that kind of nostalgia of the steamed bun. So we have two buns here. We're going to assemble these two. This is going to be the Del Taco side. That's going to be the Noggle side. And I even have, I wrote this down because, I don't know if you know this, I forget a lot of stuff. I'm going to write this down because I'm going to get the order wrong. The order is incredibly specific and incredibly important. You must do it this way. Otherwise, I don't know. What could get worse, right? It's like maybe that's what happened. We got to go find the guy that assembled the Bun Taco wrong. Is he the one that wrecked the world? Maybe. This is where pandemics come from. I can't verify that. That is not disinformation. That is just a joke, okay? Nothing to do with pandemics. But what it does have to do with is delicious, and I'm going to stop talking and get started because you didn't come here for the jokes. Maybe you did. I'm sorry about that. All right, Del Taco, they start off with their red sauce. Their red sauce is a red enchilada sauce. Basically, it's just red enchilada sauce. My favorite brand is the Hatch brand. I think I have a picture of the can right here. The ingredients that Del Taco lists for their red sauce and on the can of Hatch red enchilada sauce are very similar. So I go with this one. I don't make my own necessarily because I can buy this. And this is what I would be trying to achieve if I was making my own. So open can, use, easy. All right, this goes down first. And you put a fair amount on there. This is our Del Taco meat. I'm going to switch this. Okay, this looks sad. I do apologize. I have used this for a bunch of the other recipes. This is what is left over from the batch I made. You saw the video on how to make the Del Taco meat and the beans. Well, here's the rest of the meat. I'm using it. It's a little dark. It may have been reheated a couple of times. It's a little crumbly because it may have been reheated a couple times. This is in no way a critique of them. This is not actually what it would look like if you got that, because theirs would still be wonderful, juicy, and lively. This is a little on the less lively side. I will give it that, so don't hold it against it. That is my fault. All right, you load that up. Look at that. Close enough. What the heck, right? It can just fall off later. All right, so what goes down now? We have the sauce. We have the meat. We have cheddar cheese. If you want to buy the bag of pre-shredded cheddar, I guess you don't listen to my other videos. They coat that in stuff to keep it from sticking, a anti-caking agent, cornstarch, cellulose, something like that. I don't like that flavor. So I shred my own. Get a block of cheese and a cheese grater. It's the best way to do that. All right, what goes on next? Lettuce. Now they use their shredded lettuce that they'll have with everything else because it's a restaurant and they're trying to make money. They don't have many different varieties of lettuce sitting around. They've got the one. However, they do have this because they serve burgers. And so they have that, and then boom, Del Taco Bun Taco right there. That is it. Basically, that's that sucker. Let's move on to the next one real quick while we're doing this. Okay. The Noggles meat is, this is fresh. I just made this. This is right off the stove. See how sticky that is, and it's holding together and everything. That's what the Del Taco meat looked like 2 days ago when I made that batch. But you gotta admit, I used it all. That was literally it. So we are gonna load this on because the Noggles Bun Taco actually costs a little bit more. It's a little bit bigger and it has more ingredients on it. So we are loading this up and it will stick. So that is lovely. Here's where it gets weird, folks. Okay. I don't make the rules. I do not make the rules. Okay, lettuce goes down. Now, we have the legendary Noggles white sauce. You've seen other videos. I will go over this real quick because the recipe is super simple. This comes from the 1970s, literally 70s, late 60s. They opened, what, like a day or two after Christmas, 1970. So this is ranch, basically, without the herbs and things in there. So there's no chives, there's no parsley, those sorts of things. This is 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon of buttermilk, a little bit of salt and pepper, and a pinch of sugar. How much of those things you want to put in is up to you. Taste it and adjust as you like. It's a really great tangy sauce. I'm going to do a lot of stuff with this. Basically, I'm going to take this as a base and see if we can modernize it with some other spices, some things, and really kick this up, bring this into more of a modern age. But this is how it's done. So we put, I don't know, it's weird. Okay, so that goes down on that. Now cheese. You would think you'd put the cheese next to the meat so it's hot and it melts. Normally you would, but not if you're Noggles. And by the way, Noggles was around for 20 years, almost. Then they were gone. Then we put the tomato on. Because Del Taco bought them out. And now somebody figured out that they weren't using the trademark name anymore, and they brought it back. There's a statute of limitations on using that trademark name. If you haven't used it in a while, it expires. So it expired, and Noggles is back 3 locations. I got this wrong in another video. They're not all in Orange County. One's in Artesia, which I believe is right on the line into LA County. But it's Fountain Valley, Stanton, and Artesia. If you go to Noggles Tacos, Naugle tacos.com, you can find information there. I don't work for them. I don't know them. They don't know me. But I used to love them so much. One of my friends back in high school was on the overnight, the graveyard crew. Oh, we got in a lot of trouble back in the day. He doesn't work there anymore. He didn't work there for long. But we ate a few of these and a few other things. But this is your Bun Taco comparison. Del Taco, which looks a little sad because the meat just looks a little bit sad. I could have made it a fair by using that meat and then it would look the same. And this is just a comparison of the different ways to make it. But I didn't do that. So I can't really go back in time. My time machine is in the shop. As soon as I get that, you'll never see me again. Because I will already have, I don't know how that whole stuff works. That's why I keep breaking it. But this is trying to hold this up. See if I can get this into a camera shot here. Okay, there is Bun Taco #1, Del Taco. The Challenger. Right there, folks. And the OG, not really the OG, because Taco Bell was doing it first. But this is the Noggles Bun Taco. White sauce instead of red, different order of assembly. Otherwise, they're pretty much the same. This, I believe, is like $4 at Noggles right now, and that one is $3.39. So you be the judge. I am going to eat this, but I'm going to take a couple of photos first, so I have a thumbnail so you know to click on this thing, because that's how time machines work. I have to do that before you can do this, but you've already seen it. I haven't. It's weird, man. All right, I'll be back in 2 seconds, and we're tearing into these things, and I'll show you the difference. I'm going to cut them open and do the whole thing, so stick around. Hold on. All right, folks, this is about to get messy, and I don't mind that one bit. Now I got my knife here. I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to cut these open. You can see a cross section of these guys. Let's go into the Del Taco first. Again, don't hold the texture of the meat against them. That's my fault. Theirs is just as lovely and beautiful. Sharp knife is very important for that particular part of this, because this is very hard to get this to do this. That's a mess. Okay, I'm going to start eating bits. All right, that is the insides of these two. You have this hopefully on the camera over here, picking this up, because we're going to tear into these suckers now, and I'm going to tell you which one I like better. Of course, it's not a fair comparison, because this meat's a little 2 days old. Fresh meat makes all the difference in the world. But here we go. We're going to Del Taco first. I ain't mad at that. Oh, that's really good. Oh, that's really good. That red sauce in there. Layers. The cheese is starting to melt a little bit in that hot meat. It's really assembled well. Yeah, I like the structure of it. It's really good. The little bit crisp on the edge of the bun. So good. Hopefully your restaurant will remember to do that when you get there. Now this is the Noggles with the white sauce. Different assembly. Very, very different. Going in. Okay, I had to pause that real quick because that got real messy. That white sauce is, oh, so good. It's just tangy and wonderful and flavorful and juicy, and it's not like sour cream. It's not like ranch. Yeah, the lettuce soaks it up, so that's why you have to put the lettuce down, and then the white sauce on top of that, and then the cheese in there. It's really, really good. Which one's my favorite? These are my favorite because they're friggin' delicious and they're awesome, and everybody loves these. Again, Del Taco had the Bell Beefer. I did that video already. They got rid of that many, many moons ago, but these are still available. You can drive through one of their restaurants and pick one of these up. So if you're in the area, get in your car and go. Because, man, they're good. It's nostalgia. It's great. If you're an old guy like me and you remember eating these back in the day, well, then it's just a little piece of history right there. And so is this video, because it's over. But I want to say thank you for watching this. And also, if you're a Noggles fan, if you remember Noggles back in the day, there is a YouTube channel called Noggles Man. You have to check him out. I will put a link to his channel in the description below or in the pinned comment down there. That guy is a true super fan. He is at the restaurants. He is eating there. He's showing you everything. He knows everybody that works there. He's just a fan. He's not connected with the company at all like me. He's just a fan. And yeah, he's got a really, really small YouTube channel. So go check him out and give him a like and a subscribe, and tell him How to Cook told you to go over there. And there you go. I thank you for watching this. If you want to like and subscribe to this channel and see more stuff like this, then by all means do that. I would be very grateful. It helps me out a lot. Helps YouTube know and the algorithm to send people this way. So that is always greatly appreciated, as is your staying to the end to watch this video. So that's great, and I thank you. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you on the next one.